Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to a new playthrough for the channel. The DLC for Final Fantasy XVI, Echoes of the Fallen. Um, I've been considering playing Final Fantasy XVI for the channel because I want to play it back in Final Fantasy mode, but I do not think I will have time for that for a very long time. But I did not expect the DLC to be dropped right after the Game Awards. So here we are. We're going to play the DLC. I'm just recording it, I'm not streaming it because I didn't want it to change my timetable for the other games I'm playing right now. So I'm just going to be doing this in my own time and it won't affect the stream schedule or the posting schedule. But yeah, I'm excited to be back in Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, I know nothing about this DLC other than it existed. It was only $10, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of content out of it, but I'm excited to see the cast again. If Dion is not in this, I'm going to cry. But they showed a tonberry, and I freaking love the tonberry. I mean, everyone hates them. Like, it's like a love-hate relationship. I think they're the most precious things ever, but if you get knifed too many times, I'm sure you understand the feeling. But anyway, Echoes of the Fallen. Thank you for purchasing Echoes of the Fallen. Your new content is already installed. Accessing additional content. To access the Echoes of the Fallen quest line, you must first have unlocked Origin on the world map, as well as completed the side quests Where There's a Will and Priceless. Bonus items will be available for redemption from the System tab in the main menu upon reaching the main scenario quest, A Chance Encounter. Um, sure. I'm pretty sure I did all of the quests you can possibly do and all of the bounty hunts you can possibly do in the first playthrough you do. So, uh, I assume I have immediate access to this. Let's just continue, I guess. Claiming redeemable items. Additional content is now available for redemption. These items can be claimed from the System tab in the main menu. The System tab in the main menu. Guys, I have not played this game since July. So, it's December. Yeah. I'm not going to remember how to do anything. Oh, another new thing. Character appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access the hideaways Arete Stone, I don't remember how to pronounce that, to try out this new feature. Okay. Another thing I never did. I hate those challenges. I'm not a big fan of time trials. Realistically, they're not that hard. I could do them, but haven't done them yet. Echoes of the Fallen quest line. A new quest line, little purple icon, Echoes of the Fallen, is now available by speaking with Sharon at her stall in the hideaway. Okay. We are loading up my save file. A new item is available for redemption. What did they say? Main menu? System. Purchase from Play Store. Am I dumb? Ah, this one. Onion Sword, Buster Sword, and a new song. I mean, I guess. Sure. Just give me stuff. Is any of this actually useful to me? Is the real question. No. No, it's not. Because I'm using a Goddard Damarung. Fancy weapon. No. And no, we're not using those. We are sticking with this fancy sword I have. Quick rundown of the skills I'm apparently using. I like having Phoenix equipped. I kept Phoenix equipped through the whole game. Just as I like how it handles, I have the healing move equipped, Flames of Rebirth, because who doesn't like healing? And it's really funny to watch everything burn to death. And then, of course, I have Bahamut represented. I don't like how Bahamut's like main skill works, so I'm not using him right now. I'm using Phoenix, Garuda, and Odin. I love Odin's skills. It's so ridiculous. We got Giga Flare. Yes, Thunderbolts and Gouge. Garuda is just so useful to me because I love the ability to, like, its innate ability to like down a boss at half or whatever, with half a break bar or whatever it was called. I don't know. It's been so long since I played this game. Let's go find Sharon. Karen, whatever her name was. Hopefully they'll say it again.
Still alive, are ya?
I am, in fact, still alive. I've not asked you about Origin. Sure, let's talk about Origin first. Here to say your goodbyes, are you? Ta-ra then, for now. But you'd better come back or I'll fly up there and drag you home by your ear.
Thank you, Karen.
Karen! Didn't think you'd find the thought appealing. Look, just don't die, alright? A change in leadership's bad for business. Well. Aye, you're off to kill a god, so what? You've done everything else you've put your mind to, haven't you?
This too.
Okay. I apparently never spoke to her about that. Rip me, I guess. Echoes of the Fallen.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Do I know? How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well...
Looks like an amethyst.
That makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them Dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they can be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pie, they crumble away to nothing.
Does not sound useful.
That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
The rock says hello.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
What is happening? Meanwhile, the Imperial fringes.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yeah,
Yes, Chief.
Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
Yes, it was definitely their fault. You're correct.
Please tell us you bought another lantern.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
Oh, you woke something up.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Oh, run.
Wait for us, Chief!
What the heck is that? It looks like a disgusting insect.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
My bad.
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this,
Joshua.
we need to find it.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right
And
again.
my doggo.
I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Quest accepted. Echoes of the Fallen. I got a trophy. Apparently this DLC comes with its own trophies. That's nice. I might actually get the platinum for specifically the DLC. The base game, one of the trophies is you have to beat a boss without taking any damage. And, yeah, that's a thing I am not inclined to do. Anyway, quest destinations for Echoes of the Fallen are indicated with a purple icon. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in the to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. These will temporarily replace main scenario objectives. Good, because I'm not fighting the final boss again right now. Prioritizing the echoes. If you wish to restore main scenario objectives to the to-do list, you can do so on the Journal tab in the main menu. Okay, speak with Joshua. First things first, it said I could change my appearance here. Appearance. Appearances matter. They do. Use the appearance option in the Arete Stone to change the outward appearance of Clive or his party members. The appearance of Clive's weapon can also be changed to that of any previously obtained weapon while maintaining the current weapon's stats. Ah, I see. I could change my good weapon to be that of the Buster Sword, or whatever the heck the Onion Sword is, if I truly wanted to. Okay, Clive. What are my options? Oh. I only have normal. I can change what Ambrosia looks like. Okay. Weapon. Some of these weapons looked so cool. Ragnarok is what I'm using, maybe? Buster Sword, Onion Sword, Invictus, Grindstone, Brightburn, Icebrand, Everdark. Nah, I'm fine with what I've got going. Okay. What do you have to say? Oh, it's Byron. I love him.
I don't suppose you're here to reprise the Saint and the Sectary.
Bro, I would if I could. You're set on this plan of yours, then? I am.
Huh.
You never were one to shy away from a fight. Some might say it runs in the family. Your father would be proud.
Thank you, Uncle.
I know he'll be with us up there.
As for down here...
You may take comfort in the knowledge that the realm will be in my capable hands until your return. Indeed. We might as well just ask about this.
Do you know why?
I chose to call it the Tri-Unity, Clive. You may be too young to remember, but this isn't the first time an alliance has been struck twixt the nations of Storm.
'Twas not 20 summers past.
That your father petitioned both the Empire and the Republic to join hands with the Duchy, that we might work to mutual advantage in defiance of the Blight. And they, for their part, embraced the notion, or so we believed. Little did we know that the peace Elwyn had worked so hard to secure would be ground beneath the heel of one we least suspected. Yeah, my mother... kind of trash.
Your mother.
Yeah, your
Duchess.
mother, the Duchess. I don't know why anyone trusted her in the first place. She was consistently trashy, in my opinion. Just saying. In one fell swoop, Annabella robbed us of everything. A nation, a leader, a brother, a father.
But above all,
She robbed us of what could have been a realm undivided, Elwyn's grand design.
and so you see,
Why I chose to call our new alliance the Tri-Unity. For with it, we aim to preserve not only peace, but a lasting legacy of cooperation. Can't believe I never asked him about these things.
don't do anything I wouldn't.
Are there things you wouldn't do? Stop saying no. I like Into the Mire. I'm apparently missing songs. Play this. So we can listen to the new song. Might as well. This is so not fitting. The sound of side. Oh no, that's just lame. No risk nor reward? No. No. I'm putting it back on Into the Mire. I like Into the Mire. Joshua and Torgal.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Aye, that is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these Dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
I wanted to say, no, don't doubt the Undying, but then the Undying historically make questionable decisions.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these Dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded Arcade sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, You'll need all the help you can get.
Yes, but
I was
where's
hoping
Dion?
you'd say that. One more time, then. Together.
I need my other brother. Hello?